Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Fog's World. This is Fog, and guess what? I got my new computer, and I'm running on Minecraft 1.5, and it's running great. And I've made a few improvements here around the witch farm. Let me quick show you around. First of all, I made a little bit of a change to the hopper sorter mechanism. What I did was I took all of these hoppers and pointed them out the back, so they're not pointed directly down to the hoppers beneath. And that allows me to change the sorting so the hoppers beneath don't need anything, because these guys will only drain when these guys are on. These guys will not automatically push things down into that hopper since they're not pointed at it. So that solves a little bit of a problem there. Makes these a little bit more reliable, makes them not require so much. They still have the problem where if I ever allow them to back up, I'll have to come in and tweak them. But I don't care. That's not a problem. I've done some half slabbing here to make it easier to get around and kind of improve the look a little. I've also increased the size of this glass brick here so that there's a little bit more area here to receive items. This is preventing all the items from leaking out that I was having before. Occasionally items would leak before. Now they don't leak. So that's cool. I'm happy about that. And I've also added this neat little observation tower. And this thing serves a couple of purposes. First of all, it gives me... Whoa. I ended up inside the ladder. It gives me a nice high place to stand and look out and look around, which is kind of nice. But it also gets me up quite a bit above the ground, so the lower levels beneath me, the bottom of the map, are all quite a bit farther away. And it gives a chance for things to despawn a little more. So standing up here, that will still operate just fine, but I'm far enough away that other things tend to despawn. So that's kind of nice. It's kind of nice to sit up there and whatnot. Anyway, that's enough with the witch farm. That's not really what we want to talk about today. What we want to talk about is back at base. So let me go back to base, and I will meet you there, and we will talk some more in just a minute. Alright guys, we're back in the base. Now, I'm going to tell you, 1.5 has broken a few things, and I'm not going to go around today and figure out what all is broken, because I want to work on this. And darn it, I'll worry about what's broken later, because I don't care right now. Let me tell you, I made a little bit of a change up here. I went ahead and raised that up one after all. It meant relocating the water channel here by raising it up a couple of blocks, but that was fine. I had the room to do it, so I did it. And as you can tell, we've got this whole thing blocked out. We don't have chests everywhere, but we have it all blocked out. And I'm ready to start work on putting in the sorters. So I thought we'd put one of them in. Let's put in a pair of sorters here. So here's how we're going to do it. Each of these chests needs its own sorter. This one will be sorted first, followed by that one down there. Okay, so we're going to have two side-by-side sorters. One that goes in here and one that goes in here. Now what you're seeing here, these are valves. What we're going to do is we're going to power these top guys so that they will only let things in if we detect that something has fallen into the hoppers up above. Now in order to make this work, what we're going to do is we're going to place these hoppers so they're actually pointing back into there and not into these hoppers. Now that's similar to what I was showing before in at the witch farm. And the reason we need to do that is because we don't want the witches. I'm tongue-tied. We don't want the items in this hopper to get fed down into this hopper if this hopper is off. These hoppers have to be valves. And if this guy were pointed down, then anything that fell in there would fall down into here if it had room to. And we don't want to do that. We only want it to fall in there when this guy is not powered. So if we point that so that it goes somewhere else, then this won't feed into that hopper. Instead, this hopper can only draw from the one above it. Okay, so now in order to get this working, what we need to do is we need to open up a channel on the top of these. And yeah, I'm going to have to do a little bit of building to get over to there, but that shouldn't be too bad. So what we're going to do, though, is we're going to first put in these valves. The way we're going to do that is we need to have a way to get power right over here. So in this case, we're going to put a repeater there and a block behind the repeater, and then we're going to put another repeater here with another block behind it and some redstone. That's how this is going to start. This guy we have to stagger, okay? Because we don't want these signals to interfere with those signals. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a block there and a repeater here, and then we're going to put some redstone right here. Okay, so this redstone and this redstone don't cross. You with me so far? Okay, now up above these guys, right above these repeaters, I should be able to place a block there. This is shift-click, by the way, is what's making that magic work. Let me get some torches. If I put a torch here and a torch here, now these guys are on, which means that even if I put something in this hopper here, it won't drain. And the reason it won't drain, again, is because this valve is shut off. Okay, put some guys here so that I can climb up. All right, so now let's make some room up here for work so we can work. Got to open this up a little. Okay, okay, this should work, this should work. Let me check here. Good, good, good. Okay, so now that we've got this all settled, what we need to do is we need to start doing our hoppers. Now for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this chest here as an overflow. So that chest is now an overflow. So I'm going to go ahead and point that in there, but since this chest is not going to be powered, it's going to always work as a valve. And we'll do that there. So now we have a row of hoppers across the top. Now this didn't used to work in the early snapshots, but in the very latest snapshots before they released 1.5, they fixed it. So now the timing for a horizontal hopper chain like this now finally works. So thank you, Mojang. You done good. Okay, so what we need to do now is we need to detect when these hoppers are full. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to, of course, put a comparator here. But we're going to do this. We're going to set this comparator mode on subtract mode. And then we're going to come over here. And I messed up because the reason I messed up is I don't want to power that block. I need to use slabs for this. We're going to take the power from that redstone block right there, and we're going to pull it back right here into this guy, 3 away. And that means this guy has to be nearly full for him to drain. And I'll show you why that's important here in a second. So we need to get this guy, that guy's working, we got to get this guy in place. Let's see, we need to do 1, 2, 3. Now you may notice here, this guy's out 3. 1, 2, 3, just like this, with a comparator there. And we need our block. Block there. In subtract mode. You may notice a pattern here. I hope you notice a pattern here, because there is a pattern here. Where is my half slabs? Yeah, I got too many different kinds of blocks here. I think I just dropped some. Just notice that this guy will be in line to power the next guy over there as well. Right? 3 over and 1 out. So we got this nice little pattern thing going on here. Actually, can I go up 1 higher? I can. That's what I want. So I gotta be able to move around in here. Yeah, there we go. So that is that's how we're going to set this guy up. Now what we need to do is we just need to put the items in there so that we can do a quick sorting test. Now, like I said, this guy has to be nearly full, this hopper right there, in order for it to be able to work as a detector. So what I'm going to do is, let's see, what should we put in these guys? For now, tell you what, let's just make this a simple test. We're not going to do the final deal. But what I need is, I need some ingots, because what I need is I need a few of these guys. Oops, you know what? That's not going to work because I got too many things in my inventory and I got nowhere to put it. So here we go. Boom. And again, too many things in my inventory, but there we go. Okay, so the way this is going to work, let's see. Let's put smooth stone in this one and cobblestone in that one for now. So smooth stone in the top, cobblestone in the bottom. I should have, do I have cobblestone? Actually, let's do smooth stone and wood because I've got lots and lots of wood. Okay, so what we're going to do is in this sorter up here, we put 4 mine carts. And notice that's not enough to trigger the sorter down below. And then we'll put just a whole bunch of smooth stone. And you see that it immediately starts draining. So it'll work if this is full. That's good. And this should drain down quite a ways, actually. Down to 41. There we go. All right. And then in the other one, let's go ahead and put a stack of wood. And we're going to put a bunch of mine carts in that one as well. We need 1, 2, 3 more mine carts. And up we go. Right in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4 mine carts, and we're going to put a bunch of oak wood in there. And we can come in here, you can see there's the stone that filtered through. That stone is left over from when we let some things fall into the hopper before. That doesn't count. Now if I come back here and put something in this top hopper, let's put a bunch of stone and some oak wood. You can see that the stone's automatically draining. There goes the oak wood. Let's put in something that our filters won't detect. So there we have the stone. There we have the oak wood, and in this one we should have the iron ingots. And like I said before, this stone is only there. Ooh, I hear an iron golem. This stone was only there because it fell into the hoppers while I was breaking down the roof up there. So that doesn't count. Let's try it again. Try it one more time here. So it all starts with this hopper. We put some stone in there. We don't need that much for a demonstration. We'll put in some oak wood. We'll put in something that our filter doesn't detect. And my frame rate just went wonky, but okay, it's going. So there's our stone. There's our wood. And why is that stone there? It must have been stuck in there somehow. Did I not take it out? Okay, it's out now. Weird. Okay, let's try this again. I'm going to be upset if this doesn't work. Alright, put that in there. Put some oak wood in there. Put some regular stone there. Interesting. Why are we draining out of order? That's unusual. There we got our stone. There we got our oak wood. And there we got our iron ingots. Okay, so it is working. It is working. I'm not seeing things. It's working. Good. All right. So there we have our first 2 sorters. This one takes stone. This one over there takes oak wood. Now, the important thing to note here is that because minecarts don't stack, this will never accept minecarts. It will only accept stone. And that's why we're using minecarts there. You could also use boats. You can use anything that doesn't stack. Put anything that doesn't stack in those 4 and you're good. The rest will work. Now note that these sorters will only work for items that can stack. If it doesn't stack, you can't build a sorter out of it. So let's see. The last thing that we want to do to put a finishing touch here is I want to put a couple of item frames there. Let's see if I've got any handy. I don't know if I do, but I can certainly make some. Boom. Okay. Item frames. Boom. So let's come over here. Where should we put them? Should we put them here? Or should we put them there? I don't know. I think that looks pretty good. There, maybe. Let's put them there. So, oh, I pulled all those things out, didn't I? What's in this one? This one is stone. Right? And that means the one next to it was wood. So we can take our stone, and we can take our wood, and we go, that's stone, and that's wood. And since this one next to it hasn't been assigned anything at all, we can just leave it open, and it's now the catch-all. All right, well, that is how the sorting system is going to work. So the other thing that I need to do to get all this going, well, obviously, I need to connect this all the way across. So that's kind of a given. But I also need to get... Yeah, let's get rid of that torch. I also need to get this hopper up there. I need to connect it to that chest back there. So let's get busy doing that. Oh, that's not going to work. That is not going to work. You see the problem there? I can't put a hopper directly over that power source. So let's go ahead and take these off. And what we need to do is we need to come in from the side here. Like this. Which means I need to open this up a little farther here. Hopefully we won't run into anything bad. Ooh. No, we'll be okay. We're okay digging under that. That won't melt. Provided we get rid of those. We should be okay. We just got to put these hoppers here. And yeah, this will work. Right. So we do this, and then we get rid of this hopper. And we are going to replace it with another hopper that faces that way instead of into this chest. And now we can fill this in like this so we don't have to worry about light problems. Let me make sure that we're good to go here, though. Yeah, I got to be careful. I don't want... Did that melt? Oh, did you melt? Did you melt? You melted, didn't you? I think we melted it. I think we did. That is going to be a bit of a problem if those melt. Actually, it won't be that much of a problem because we got hoppers there. But it's still a problem. I don't want it to melt. So let's do this. Collect those things. Let me make sure we don't have water up here. Yeah, we do. So I need some more ice. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Oh, massive disaster. Oh, please. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's a disaster. Oh, gosh. That's horrible. Oh, that's exactly what I didn't want to happen. Okay, well. Obviously, I have some repairs to do, but we'll do that another time. Oh, that's awful. What did I do over here? Okay, that's turning a corner. I don't care about that so much. But I do need to get some ice so that I can replace this guy, and we need to keep filling them back in. Okay. Doggone it. What have I done? Oh, no. What have I done? Okay, so let's get up here. We're going to make sure that we don't have any other melting. Has anything else melted? No, just this one has. Just that one did. Oh, what a mess. What a disaster. Oh, no. All right, well, it's just the one. That's okay, we can fix it. Great. And now we backfill with this. Whoops, hello. And there. And now we do this. More. I need more. I need more. Got a lot more, so it's not like I'm in danger of running out, but still. All right, we should be good now. We should be good. Okay. Yeah. All right, we should be good. Well, aside from the fact that I've flooded my area down there, aside from that, we're good. Let me go collect that materials before I lose it. Oh, this is awful. Oh, what a disaster. Well, that's okay. I remember how it went. I'll rebuild it. Yeah. Just not right now. But it will be rebuilt. We will rebuild it. Oh, man. What a moron. What a moron I am. I should have known better than that. I know better than that. What am I thinking? Okay, let's see. You're all in place. We are going to need to change that filter, because right now what we're going to end up with, yep, we're going to end up with a bunch of roses and iron ingots and cactuses over here. So I'm going to have to set up filters for those things too. But let's real quick verify that everything works. We have 11 stone here. So if I throw in, actually let's do this. Let's pull out all the stone. Let's pull out all the wood. And we're going to toss in a full stack of wood and a full stack of stone. We're going to toss it up into our river up here. And we should see it all come all the way through. So from right here, oops, I didn't really want to fall in. Right. So if I toss in a bunch of stone, whoops, okay, that'll work. And a bunch of wood into this one, that'll work its way down there. Let's try it over here. Get out of there. Bunch of stone, a bunch of wood. Good. And over here as well. Let's toss in the whole thing. Down it goes. Okay, it won't end up here anymore. It will, however, end up in here. So there's some of our stone. Wood's coming through. Good. We should have some ice in here now. Yep. That's an iron golem, that sound. So there's all our wood. Oh, here comes our stone. There you go. All right. Well, this is working great. Now all I have to do is make about a bazillion more. I think I'm going to be working on this project for quite a while, but you won't want to watch me do all of that. But what I will do is figure out where I want things to go, and I'll build a lot more of this off camera, and we'll talk some more next time. So, as always, thanks for watching Fog's World. If you liked this, please hit the like button. It helps people find my videos, and I do appreciate it. If you want to see more, please subscribe. We're happy to have you here. And for those of you that are new, welcome aboard. And I will talk to you all again next time.